What's up guys, my name is Twisty3 and today for you I have an AFL live tips and tricks video. Seems a bit odd because I'm doing commentary and you're sort of in a room talking to yourself. So for the point being in this gameplay, I will be telling you some tips and tricks on what to do, and I also get a 50-point turnaround. So as you can see, I'm currently losing by 28 points, which is the biggest lead of the match for the Western Bulldogs, who is the other team. In the previous video someone said to play for the Western Bulldogs, but instead I found that it was quite difficult to play if I was not Richmond. I don't know why it is, it's just maybe because I was used to playing as them. So here they've got out to the biggest lead, and I've started it towards the end of the second half because otherwise the video would be way too long and it would probably be about 20 minutes. So here I get the mark and 50-meter penalty. So this is the beginning of the comeback, and I'm going to be telling you tip number one, which I believe is kicking for goal. So depending on your left or right footer, you would here aim it in between the posts. I probably should have aimed for the goal post there in that situation because of how close you were out, but depending on the further away you are, the more out to the right or left, depending on the foot you would like to aim. So here I come to the end of the half, and it's half time. So I'm down by 22 points, and I'll tell you tip number two right now, which is the triangle button. The triangle button is the main button in this game, and you use it to mark and to tackle. So here, what you're going to do is you're going to keep your thumb over the triangle button when you're playing, and you're not going to just press it the whole time. You're just going to keep your thumb over that when you don't have the ball, because that way at least it puts pressure on your opponent to get rid of the ball, even if you're not able to tackle them. It's still putting pressure on them to get rid of it, because they know that you're going to catch them if they don't get rid of the ball soon enough. So that is tip number two, and that is regarding pressure and tackling. And see, that spoil was towards tip number three, which is the direction of your spoil. And that is a key thing. So here, he was holding the triangle button, so he was able to get me. The direction of your spoil is a major thing in this game. If you spoil it straight to the opponent, they're going to win the ball, and they're going to win the game. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that they can't get the ball by spoiling it to the advantage of your teammates. So here I get another 50, and I think that you should only go for marks if you're uncontested, or you know the player has good marking stats, or in the other situation that you should where your player is in front and they're going to take the mark. So that was just a terrible kick for goal, and it's a behind. So from the kick out, I think I spoil to advantage, sort of, maybe. Sometimes you can't really determine the length of the spoil. So I come to, I think, tip number 4 or 5. I think it's 4, and it is when to dispose of the ball. So when you've been tackled, you want to get rid of the ball just after you've been tackled. That way, it gives you more of a chance of getting the free kick, and better chance of getting, so you could get it to your advantage. So here he doesn't kick a goal because I'm lucky and I'm able to do it. I don't know how many people know this, but your kicking meter, the blue bit, as soon as it reaches the best bit of the blue, that is when your kick is at the best. It is the most powerful, but that's when your kick is the most accurate and the best pass that you can possibly do. So here, tap to advantage. Short kicks is the next tip that I'm going to talk about. So you want to kick the ball short and to advantage as well, just again. So there, just the short tap of the square button to spin around the corner and kick the goal. And so pretty much you should easily be able to kick the ball short and to your advantage. So here, I think I dispose of the ball. Yeah, see, I just got rid of it as I was tackled, so I was able to get the push in the back. And here I take the mark because I'm uncontested. So I shouldn't have gone for that mark. Should have gone for the spoil, because in more cases than not, the spoil is going to beat the mark. So if you're going for the spoil, you're more likely to get that than you are to get the mark, if you know what I'm saying. So spoil is better than the mark, is all I'm saying. That's why you need to hit it to advantage. The next tip that I can think of is the kicking off the ground. You can kick it off the ground to your teammates' advantage, and they will easily be able to get the ball. And then, so if you're in a chase with someone and you're right next to them, you want to kick it off the ground because it gives you a better chance of getting the ball and getting further with the ball. So at least you can gain some ground. And yeah, just another quick tip, when there's someone kicking a goal from outside the 50, you can spoil the ball on the line, which can prevent lots of goals from happening. So here I was able to run and carry the ball, kick it to the square, couldn't take the mark, should have kicked the goal, and that's a behind, hits the post. And that'll be taking us into three-quarter time, I think. Wait, no, it's not. That is probably the most dreadful kick I've ever seen in this game. Kicked it straight into my player, and I've gained an extra behind. And I'm not saying that behinds are good, but every score counts in this game. If you're up by, say it's 4 goals 5 to 4 goals, no, say it's 4 goals 5 to 5 goals 4, and there's like 1 minute left in the match, you can still win because you've got the extra behind. And that extra behind is very valuable because you can easily generate a lead from that. So if you're 5 points down, 1 goal is going to put you in front. And yeah, so that's just another quick tip. So here I'm 6'6", he's 7'4". I only need 1 more goal to put me in front, whereas he needs a goal to get further in front. Because if he gets a point, then he can't go any further in front. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I think I've covered just about everything in this game so far. Um, yeah, yeah, that's about it. So now I'm just gonna be telling you on the gameplay of how I use these tactics and strategies. So as you can watch, I'll be doing everything I can. So I've been using the triangle button to hunt these guys down and put the pressure, kick it off the ground, not very to advantage, but I can still get the ball cleanly and able to get here. Beautiful tap over the back there, kick it inside the forward 50, and that's a good mark. So I'm going to line up, take a kick, and kick the goal. So that's a nice little play there. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like for this, because I don't get many views on my videos at the moment. I average about 100, so hopefully if you do like this video, I would like you to comment, rate it, so it gives me feedback, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe, because it will help me out a lot, and there'll be more videos coming soon. I'm sure you're going to enjoy them, and yeah, so just more gameplay. If you're able to play onto advantage, then that's a good thing. So if you've got the ball and you're in front of your opponent, by all means play on. This guy kept bumping me in this game, so that's why all my players just seem to get injured. And then here I do the late handball strategy. Here again, I try to tap it over the back. Unfortunately, my player's not fast enough. That's the thing with the triangle button. If you're holding it, you can give the don't argue to people when you do just release it. I mean, yeah, if you're still holding it after you've tackled the guy. So you can still give the don't argue, which is great. So here I think I got about 4 or 5 people injured, including my ruckman, who still continued to win most of the ruck taps except for that one. So here they get their first goal after I kicked 7 goals straight. So I think now I'm 8 points up in front again. 10 minutes to go in the match, so I think that's about another 3 or 4 on this video. And here, handball to advantage. Handball again. Handball late after being tackled. Spoil, not really to advantage. Triangle button. Kick inside 50. Spoil over the back. And what are you doing? Alright, mate. That's disgraceful. Should have kicked the goal there, but can't do everything. That should be the deliberate behind rule in this game. That this is one that could really go either way, because the only way you're going to get it is if someone is in the goal square and they just kick it through. Whereas if someone's just like near the goals and they can handball it through, it's not a deliberate behind. I've worked out that to not give away deliberate behinds and to just rush a behind is to just run through the goals. Simply run through. Because I was playing a match and I really annoyed this guy by, I think at the end of the first quarter he was 1 goal 80. Because I just kept rushing and rushing behinds. Fantastic mark there, and I can go back and kick the goal. So, really in this game, set shots are the best way to score. And you can easily kick the goals from them, unless it's on like a tight angle with your right footer on the wrong side, or something. And yeah. So this is pretty much it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's going to enhance your gaming skills and your performance online in this game, or even in the single player against the computers in a season game. So remember, as I said, please comment, give me feedback, like it, dislike it. Hopefully you like it, not dislike it. Yeah, and I can't remember the name of this guy who I verse, but at the end I will show it to you when I show the stats and everything. So I thought I had one last chance for a score, but unfortunately, bit late and couldn't get the kick inside the 50. So that's it. Down by 28 points. Final result up by 21 points. 49-point turnaround, so let's call it 50. And as you can see there, there's the stats, and I versed Damn Hackers as his name, and he, as you can see at the top right left, and there's Twisty3 me. And comment, rate, and subscribe, guys. Peace out.